Hello, it's Zofia Mazur again, and today I will give you more information about that map of consciousness and my life view. Because the relation, how do I view my life and how do I view the world, is so related to my emotions, to that map of consciousness, that you're gonna be surprised. Why I was stuck there? Because I was not fully in understanding of my emotional side. So I was trying to give you first that emotional side, where we are on that map of consciousness, and I was trying to understand those numbers, but take it simple. The number is just the number, just show you how much energy, life energy you have, and where that energy is beneficial. So it's beneficial starts from here, and when that energy started to be so heavy and it's not beneficial for my life, that's the understanding from that map of consciousness. Of course, it is your personal experience, so you don't have to rely on somebody else's experience. You have to experience by yourself. You have to be there. You have to become that person that experienced that. When you are here, how do you feel? When you are here, how do you feel? So it's going to be like your personal experience. And that's the proof only you can give yourself by your personal experience. Otherwise, if you are not educated, educating yourself about that stuff, how are you supposed to know? You gonna be programmed to feel like somebody else wants you to feel because you refused to experience different levels of consciousness. How do you know that those emotions are more beneficial? You don't know yet because you refused to experience those emotions. But as soon as you start to understand more and more and act accordingly with those emotions, you will know, oh my gosh, my life changed for better. So what is a life view related to that map of consciousness? When we are in shame, life seems so miserable. And from time to time we do have that feeling. Because, like I said many times, we are connected with all the levels. But it depends how much do I have energy of shame, of guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride in me, suppressed and repressed. It depends from that. So my intention was first to learn about my emotional side, learn how to let go, and then experience that life in different emotional sides. So when we have so much shame, suppressed and repressed, life is miserable because there is no other option to see the world, the life, when there is so much of that. It seems like we do not understand where we are, and we will see the world like miserable. What about if there is so much suppressed and repressed guilt in us? Then everything seems like evil. People are evil, the situation is evil, life is evil. Everything seems like evil. So that's the life view, because there is so much in me of that guilt. What about if I have so much suppressed and repressed apathy in me? Then everything is hopeless. Wherever I touch, it's hopeless. Life view is hopeless. It's like there is no reason to live because it's so. I don't see a reason. It's so hopeless, right? And then in grief, how do you see the world, your life in grief? Like very tragic. Everything is tragic. You go outside and see tragic life. What about if you have so much suppressed and repressed fear in yourself? Life is frightening. Everything. Wherever you go, you're just frightened. Your decisions cannot be made without that feeling of fear, because there is so much suppressed and repressed fear in you. What about if I have so much desire? I want that because otherwise I won't be happy. So life is so disappointing. Why I don't have that, right? So it's like a constant desire. You've got what you desired before, but you're still in that desire. I need the next thing to be happy. So it means that there is so much suppressed and repressed in you, energy of desire. What about anger? Life seems like antagonistic, right? You don't like people. You angry at people. You angry at your life, and you angry at the world as well. Because there is so much suppressed and repressed. I'm repeating myself with that suppression, repression emotion, because that's the key. That's the key of understanding your emotional side. And what about if we have so much energy of pride? How do you see the world? Demanding. It's so demanding. I have to be so busy, go-getter. Because life demands so much from me, and I don't know how to balance my life. I was there. I was there. I had some more suppressed and repressed emotional side, like a lot of fear, I might say, a lot of guilt, and pride as well. There was anger, but not that much, I might say. But if you see that side, everything would be seen as like a one emotion, fear. There is a fear. If I won't be very active, I won't get what I want. If I won't be angry, people won't give it to me. If I won't desire, I won't get it because I need to desire. If I'm not fearful, I won't be pushed to do it. If I'm not in grief and see in tragic, maybe I won't change my life. So there is always something behind, like excuse, justification of those feelings. So watch yourself. Because if you have a lot of this in yourself, it is natural way to naturally keep those emotions. And it feels like me, it's not me. You didn't experience yet me, but it feels like because you were living with those emotions for a long time, and you didn't know how to help yourself. Now you do, right? You know, you are learning how to let go. Yeah, let go, let go, let go. And we are here. What about courage? Life is feasible. Wow. For the first time you say, yes, I can do it. I will find out how to do it, right? How to find the way out of this. In neutrality, how do we see the world? As a satisfactory. Yeah, you are satisfied. You are okay. You are okay. You didn't get the job that you wanted for a long time. That's fine. I will get another one. So you always have that hopeful feeling in yourself. You're not hopeless anymore. What about willingness? Hopeful. There is so much optimism. I'm hopeful. I don't know how yet. But I will find out because there is so much hope. I'm looking for another way. I'm active. I'm looking how I can help myself. What about acceptance? Life is harmonious because I learned how to forgive myself and others. Yeah, they are who they are. They don't know. They don't know why they've done it. They don't know that they are driven by those energies. So I don't want to use my energy to hate them. For what? I understand. So that understanding is on the front. What about reason? Reason, meaningful. My life is meaningful right now because I developed that reason. That now I view my life with meaning. That was that level needed in me. I started to read books. I started to educate myself more and more. And that reason was developed. So I'm here and I found my meaning of my life. What about love? Life is loving, right? You go and love what you do. So your view of life changed dramatically now. You are toward things that you love to do, that you are good at, that it is your talent or talent. So you are not doing things that you hate, but you found your way to do things that you love and you are good at. And joy, it's like life is, my view of life is complete. I'm so joyful. And peace, life is perfect. But those levels are very, very high levels. There is so much energy in them that it's not easily to be attainable. But through my personal work, through my letting go, I'm gonna be happy here to be here. At least I find out right now about letting go, and I know how to let go of my emotions that dragging my life down. So have that understanding, and put that good energy, use that energy of affirmation, trust, optimism, forgiveness, understanding, revelation, serenity and bliss. Use those energies more and more in your life. It's not like you are just one. No, you are a mixture. You are a mixture of those energies, but try to let go of those, because those energies are blocking your potential. And most of the time, you are very, very unconscious. You don't know. You are very, very unconscious that there is so much suppressed and repressed. I was unconscious, and I made myself conscious. I was looking for help because my health was deteriorating, and I didn't know why. And then, bingo, I related my health to suppressed and repressed negative emotions. Yes. And when I learned how to let go, I started to let go. It's a simple process, right? It's very, very simple. But you need willingness. Willingness, that energy that I'm willing to try. That's the energy. It's so simple. It's not that complicated. So do not overcomplicate. Make it simple with your understanding. Just take that map of consciousness with simplicity. Just relate to those numbers like the energy that will give you to your life, to your activities. That's the energy. You're gonna have more energy here than here. And what you learn, that those energies, like taking energy from your life. So you have life energy, and those energies, those vibrations are dragging your life down, and you didn't know how come was so hard to get there, because there was so much suppressed and repressed. So I guess that I will finish this video. You already know how good, how wonderful to familiarize yourself and just repeat and repeat and repeat. So left brain will be in that repetition, and one day the right will take over and will understand everything and will give you good answers to push you forward.